Hi everyone, welcome back to Trev Dog Gaming here on YouTube. We're in the game Scum, and this is now, episode 9. It's season 1. We could call it a test, but yeah, we're basically running the whole season now, so we are in season 1, episode 9. Okay, now, this episode, we're inside the main base, and I've started to make a little bit of storage, but this episode is all about handgun storage building. Okay, so in my Scum, what I normally do, so don't forget, this is a advanced building, so 2-level building, right? This little room here, you could make it your bedroom, you could do anything, but what I normally do is I just put these cupboards in here and fill them with handguns. I sometimes have like scopes and flares and grenades in here as well, and some knives and whatnot, but probably just recently when they've introduced new handguns like the HS series, the HS9 and that, I'll probably have to change the way I do things slightly. But anyway, I used to have a wardrobe, I guess, to fill just the Deagle 50s and then another one here for the Deagle 357. Well, I'll probably have to combine them together. But anyway, I have filled most of these cupboards out. The only thing I haven't done is I haven't filled it with the construction stuff yet. So let's have a look. I need a toolkit, a toolbox basically. Off camera I did make a few of these guys, you know, the easier to make, older, crappier ones, whatever you want to call them, improvised ones. So I should be able to just go click, that's done, that's done, that's done, that's done, that's done, that's done, that's done. That was quick. Alright. I don't think I did these. Did I do these? Oh, I did. Okay, well there you go. There you go, they're all done. Alright. I thought, at one stage I thought from memory there might have been a limit. Wasn't there a limit of like 6 or 10 or 12 or something of these blue kind of blueprints that you could put around and then you had to build everything? Anyway. Okay, so we'll come back down and I'll start to fill these with handguns. I haven't got that many, but I just want to get everything set up. Now up here I normally fill the entire room out with cupboards, right? In this corner I have actually started what I normally do as my kitchen. So I have the MREs in here. You know, I don't have many, right? So I've only got, what, 12? Any cans? So I do put the bread in there, but chocolate bars, cans, chip packets, all that kind of stuff. Large vegetables, at the moment I've just got some corn, but you know, when you start getting things like cabbages and watermelons and whatnot. Small veggies, everything, like grapes, potatoes, cucumbers, you know, all the smaller stuff in there. Drinks, I've actually included everything at the moment. So the cans, the soft drink, a lot of this stuff's come from the drops, believe it or not. Some milk, the water containers and so on. I think what I used to do is the next cupboard along here just used to be water, so I'll probably move the water into here. Take note of something here too, by the way. See these guys, the small water bottles? Yeah, they're okay, I suppose, but the bigger canteens are the way to go. I think they have double, but they're normally 50% bigger. But anyway, so I'll basically put up another, you know, as we progress along, I'll fill out more and more cupboards. And down this line here, right in the middle here, I divide the room off. So I normally have chests on one side and chests on the other. And then I normally put my bedroom in here with all the guns, different types of guns, all the way around the outside. So that's the intention. I'm just kind of letting you know. It looks like I have to... Do I have to hang the fang? I think I do. He's 96. Hang on, what's his... No, he's right. Okay. Alright, go for it then. Just... Oh man, he does kind of want to pee every 5 minutes, this guy, honestly. So, yes, he's peeing. Look, see, write my signature down on the ground. Brilliant. Alright, so we are pretty much right to go at the moment, I think. What's he like? Food and yeah, it's all up. Stomach's a bit empty, but that's okay. Okay. So, how about this one in the corner here? If we set the name of this, just instead of calling it Deagle 357 or 50, I'll just call it Deagle, and then we'll just grab the whatever. Okay. I think I used to make this into block 21. This is going to be a little bit different, but how about we just call this MP? No, that doesn't work. Hang on. Hang on. What did I do wrong? Let's set the name to, I don't know, maybe M9? Okay, let's make this guy, is it the let's have a look, M1911, and this used to be my M1911. I'm just going to call this the HS9. So all the different HS9s can go in there. I used to make, probably still do it. I don't think there's, am I missing a handgun? I don't think so. Let's make this one knives. Oh, and I'll make this one flares. But I don't know if I'm really going to do that yet. But anyway, let's do all the handguns. So I don't have that many, but I've got a few, and they're spread around the place. So there's probably some in here. There you go. Starting from the top, you can see I've been doing a bit of grinding off camera. So there's a Deagle. There's a HS. There's my M9. Scrolling down further and further. Lots of ammo and stuff. Oh, okay. There you go. There you go. I have to come back to that one. So that's a 357. See, okay. No, we'll put these away. All right. So what did I have again? I had a Deagle 357. Hang on. I hate it when I do that. Gotta remember. Scroll to the top. 357 Deagle. The M9. And one of the HS handguns. Gee, they are small, aren't they? Oh. The 357, I'm not sure. Maybe the Magnums I'll have to put in another. Maybe that should be what's in the flares. Anyhow, I know there's a few in here. So there's another 357. There's an M9. There's an M1911. There's another HS. So that's all the handguns, isn't it? Yeah. Anything in here? There's some scopes, and there's the big M82 silencer, but not a handgun. No, there's a drill, some miscellaneous stuff. No more handguns? I don't think so. So this one's fuel. I should actually label it. There could be stuff in here. NVG's got a few guns, but it doesn't. Oh no, I do have some handguns down here. Okay, there's another M9. Jeez, I do have a few. HS, another Deagle. Anything in there? I have to scroll to the top to tell. Yeah, there's some good stuff in there. That's right, I went and got logs, so I had to put all the bags in there. So that one's closed. This one might have some. There you go. There's a Deagle 50. With all the Deagle 50 ammo and stuff. Alright. Well, that's not too bad. When you think about it, that's quite a lot of guns already. Okay. So the Deagle 50... That's a 357. That's another 357. So there's another 357. What I used to do is make enough room to put a few of these in, and then beside them you could stack a couple and then have the ammo beside it, or we could stack a few in vertically and put some space for ammo underneath. Like, there's a few ways of doing it. Did I have a block? No, I didn't. I definitely had an M9. So there's a couple of M9s. There's a lighter coloured M9. First of the M1911s. And a few more of these. So there's a grey... So hang on a second. So this one here, the top one now just says HS9. This says HSSF19. And that's a HSSF19. So they're both the same gun. Yeah, I don't know. There's been a lot of extra guns come out recently, so... But this will be easier. Then you know you've got the right ammo. Does it tell you? Oh wow, that is small writing. Doesn't actually tell you what the ammo is. Oh yes, it does. Uses 9mm ammo. Okay, so that's very similar to the M19 then. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's pretty good. I've got a feeling though I might have to call this. I might change this. Instead of being flares, this can be... Because flare, it probably won't have as big a cupboard for the flares, I would think. I don't know whether this is actually correct, calling it a 357 Magnum, but I'm going to. So wasn't it down the bottom here? Yeah, this guy. So what I might do is carry all this. I'll put that somewhere else. I'll probably end up having a gun holster cupboard on its own, I think. So there's the 357. What I'd like to do is kind of have... I don't even know if that's enough space. It's normally a bit more like this. Just put the ammo and the rail and stuff with it. Anyway, we'll sort that out a little bit more later. There's a fire going. Oh, very good. Alright. Yeah, it's funny, you know. You have a look in here at all these guns. The one I've been picking up the most is this thing, the AWP. I've got an AWM, AWP, AWP. And down here I've got an AWM green, and another AWM. So that's kind of a newish gun, isn't it? That wasn't around a while back. Some of these were, the MP5 SDs. This is kind of new, VHS. See, VHS2, VHS2 CT. They are kind of slightly different over the top, and I don't know. There's so many guns. So many things to have fun with, honestly. So anyhow, that was pretty quick, but that's the idea, basically, is to try to get all the guns and all the ammo in the one spot. I don't think I really want to do that to you guys on camera because it's pretty grindy. So technically you'd have to go through and pick out all the ammo and put it in the correct box. I mean, there's many ways of doing it. You can do it the long grindy way, which is what I'm used to doing. And you end up inside of a cupboard going, oh, I'm now looking at the Hunter 85, and then you have all the Hunter 85, you know, .22 caliber types of bullets all sitting in the same cupboard as the gun that it goes with. It takes a lot of work to do that, to go through and just, yeah, anyway. I don't think that's really what I'd like to do on camera. I'll do it off camera, I think. But, yeah, I should be able to alternate, I guess. The different types of guns I've got. So at the moment I've just happened to have a Block 21, so I'm using the .45 ammo, and I think the M1911 uses it as well. Double check that, but I'm pretty certain it does. So that's that kind of... Oh, I don't have one in there. Oh, okay, damn it. That becomes a bit of a problem, because then when I'm putting the ammo with the gun in the cupboard, you then end up having your .45 ammo in multiple cupboards, so it's not a true account of how much ammo you've got, if that makes sense. Okay, so this episode really was about trying to get those handgun storage boxes set up, And as I find more of that ammo and more of those handguns, I can put them exactly where they need to go. So that part's cool. However, every single episode that I can think of, I'll probably end up going over to the airport building and seeing if it's spawned in another car. Plus, when I go to these kind of workshop buildings, I can have a quick look to see if there's any more interesting loot. I can see zombies just down here. I see a couple there. Don't think anyone's in front of me. Nope. I don't think I've ever seen a suicide guy just here. I've definitely seen them in that hangar over there. I've seen them in this hangar. And I've seen them out the front of those other hangars down there. But I don't think I've ever seen one down here. I think. Normally just normal zombie boys. Oh, I need to reload that too. Alright. Let's go in here where it's a bit safer, and let's do that. Let's take out our magazine. Where's our .45? Load it up. As soon as he stops loading ammo, bring out the gun, reload the magazine, and we're right to go. Okay. What have we got in here? Alright, so we will grab all of that. I haven't yet found exactly why I would want to keep pieces of rubber. I do have a miscellaneous cupboard, which is pretty cool for keeping, you know, all the smaller bits and pieces of things that you probably wouldn't want to have a separate cupboard for. Like, I wouldn't have a separate cupboard, you know, for glue, and I wouldn't have a separate one for the... Oh, there you go. They're the nice finds, the bigger toolkits and so on. And I can always do with more nails, because I'm using either 7 nails or 7 bolts just to make one timber cupboard. It's kind of funny, isn't it, when you think about it? If you had a cupboard that you just bought from IKEA, I think it would use a few more than just 7 nails or bolts, but anyway. Kind of realistic, I suppose. Unless, of course, you were using dowels or something. I don't know. Ooh, he picks up the crowbar. Eventually that becomes ridiculous, because I think as you play more and more of it, you realise, oh jeez, I've now got too many crowbars. Two is probably enough, unless you forget to repair it before it gets under 50%. Didn't I do that? Yeah, I did that in one of the previous episodes. Just wasn't thinking. Hey, now that's not bad. There you go. I can repair. Where is it? I can repair my night vision goggles using that massive, great big toolkit. I'm using crowbars, so I'm not mucking around with the screwdrivers and bobby pins or anything. Alrighty. So how much space I got left? I got a little bit. I think the game must have tweaked or nerfed something, I'm not sure, but in the middle of the airport here, every second time I went to these little storage boxes here, are they going to hear me? Maybe not. I would often get a large hiking backpack. So see these storage boxes just here? These ones and the ones where I'm looking over there, they used to give me a hiking bag just about every second time I came here, but I think I've been checking them recently and they must have changed it. Mixed it up a bit or something. Let's have a look. Prove myself wrong. Take the ammo. Oh, should I take a flare? I suppose I should keep a few. It's good for distracting the zombie boys. A bit more ammo, which is kind of funny. Actually, the last time I came here, I think the game all of a sudden spawned in a suicide bomber just over here. And I didn't know until I looked. I was running over here somewhere or something, and then I heard the laugh, and I'm going like, "What? Like, where is he?" I thought he was maybe behind these hangars, which I've encountered before, but yeah, that was a bit of a shock. There's a guy just there. If I hear a laugh, it means... Ooh, toasted pastries. Pastries. Oh, there's the laugh. Oh, he's there now. Ooh, killed. Okay, damn it. There's no hiking backpack. He's over here. He's in the hangar. Should we just have some fun? Why don't we just have some fun? Surely I'm not going to get into too much trouble. He might, Who was that? She's coming towards me. I wonder if they heard me. It's a silenced gun. It's more than likely that the suicide guy is actually in the hangar with the... Oh, damn it, I just thought about something. Hang on. We'll use the car to do it. I'm sure he's in there. We'll bring him out with the car. I just repaired the plane in there. So I just keep thinking I should get some fuel and a battery and see if we can... I think the plane uses a battery. Pretty certain it does. Yeah, he's in here. He's got to be. We'll go through and distract him. There he is. See, he's to my right. That's it. Start. Start. He's beeping. Oh, sorry, dude. Okay. There they are. Well, that's one way of taking care of them. You know what the only problem with this gun is? It is so freaking loud. He has seen me, right? Not anymore. Yeah, that AWM. What an awesome gun. So that is like 12 by zoom, 8 by zoom, 4 by zoom. But that 12 by, oh my goodness, it is loud. It is a very loud gun, but gee, it's nice. But have you seen the size of the ammo that it takes? Look at these things. A .338 bullet. Oh my goodness. No wonder it takes them out so easily. So you know what we might as well do? Anything interesting? Oh, there's a bolt. I might as well collect the bolt. See, there's 7 bolts already. That's like enough to make another cupboard. So hopefully I just go in there now, just drive in. Like I was saying, I could go and grab everything that all these guys had, but it's even cleaned away all the debris from the... Is that guy? I can still hear someone yelling. Oh, it's that guy. Okay. Ah, he's coming. Hello? Now, when his head is wobbling like that, I think I hit the third shot. The first and second missed and went either side of his head. That's pretty bad, Trev. Man. You crazy, crazy shot, you. Ooh, money. Ooh. Yeah, so I'd come in here before with a couple of airplane repair kits. So it's sitting on 100%, but see how there's still 2 lines? What's it called? A Kinglet Duster. So I reckon I've got to get fuel and a battery for it. Even if I'm just can you taxi these things? Surely just taxi it away from here. So if I taxi it away from the hangar and put it over near my base, does that mean another plane might spawn in? I don't know. That's something I've got to look at. If anyone knows, please just tell me in the comment fields. I don't know. When they first brought out planes, I was playing Scum quite a lot. And you know what? Not one plane spawned in. So I don't know what was going on with my game, but yeah, I was getting all prepared for it and couldn't find one. And I went to the other airfield as well, up in the top left-hand corner of the map, and I still didn't get it. I looked around the back here. Some good ammo here, hey? That is pretty blinking awesome. I love coming into the hangars, eh? The only thing I think that I have not found here is the large M82 gun. I found the silencers for it, but normally I'm up in the C2 bunker, kind of above the airfield. That's where I've been finding the M82. Oh my goodness, we've got to do that. We've got to go up with like a dozen hiking bags in the vehicle and just absolutely smash the bunker. Oh my goodness, that's the best place to go. Oh jeez, damn it! I've only got my one. I've only got the one hiking bag with me. Oh well. Oh well. I forgot about that. I'd been collecting logs and I left them. I think I showed you just before. I left them in the cupboard. Man, I've seen enough of the M9 gear, to be honest. I can fill up some of my other inventory spaces, but it's like, geez, just so much easier when you just fill up your hiking bag. And then you can swap them in and out. A lot easier. Now, can I double up on anything here at all? That's the same ammo. It's the problem with picking up so much of the different ammo. I don't think I can do anymore. Let's have a quick look down here. I'm thinking seriously of maybe even doing episodes that are associated with each sector in Scum. So we can go to different towns and see what each sector offers. Like, love to go to the submarine base down the bottom. Like this, oh man, there's so much stuff to look at in Scum. This game is massive. The map is massive, absolutely massive. It would take quite a while to go through everything, to be honest. And now they've brought in the trader. It's like, well, if you get excess of anything, really, you can just take it to the trader. Oh, by the way, I did get this Shimaro vest, if that's how you pronounce it. I've never had one of them before. It's got a reasonable amount of space. I think it says, oops, 0.44. Oh, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. Cannot ever give up having a SVD on you, hey? That'd be criminal if I left that behind. Have I got two of anything at the moment? I might be getting close. Is that the same? I think that's the same. It's my 4.5 ammo. Bring that down here. Have I done all that? Just these last few here. There may not be anything exciting in here, but you never know. Might as well. Ah, jeez. Ah, for crying out loud, it's an AK-15. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There's no way. Oh man, there is no way I am leaving that behind. Sorry, Mr. Spear. Look, pokey stuff can happen later. Where did that go blue there? Oh my goodness. So see this thing, the AK-15? Oh my goodness, I've probably played sometimes 100 days in Scum and never found an AK-15, so oh yeah, I can't leave that behind. And there's another drop just up there. Man, there's too much stuff going on. Alright. We have to drop the SVD in the car. Oh, I can't believe that. Like, picking up an SVD is enough, but oh my goodness, to pick up an AK-15 as well. That's ridiculous. I really wasn't expecting that. As for where you pick up the AK-15, yeah, normally I'm finding it in the bunkers. I have found it in one of the big aircraft hangars before, but very rare. I'm more likely to find it either in the C2 bunker or down in the submarine base. Oh, we got to go down there. We got to go to a few places. I just feel it's so much better to have the base all decked out with all the cupboards, and then we can go and explore around the different sectors and different places. The map is massive in Scum. Absolutely fantastic. And plus, if you get too much of something, like I said, you can go to the traders and just trade stuff. It's absolutely fantastic. Anyway, that was quite an interesting find to get on camera, which I'm glad I did. It's a bit of a shame when you do it off camera and you're not recording it. There you go, 2 of them. I think in the tools, I might have to change this. I've got the crowbars in here at the moment, but I think I might end up making perhaps a separate little container for... because I made one here for fishing stuff, and then I made one for extra logs. By the way, I don't know how that works or why that works, but you know when you go to a tree and you cut down logs, the logs won't go into here, but they will go into here. Go figure? I don't know. If you guys know why that is, please tell me in the comment fields, but yeah, it's a bit bizarre. So I can fit it in here, but if I take it out, and it takes me a while to pick it up, by the way. Say this is a new cupboard, there's nothing in there, I go to put it in here, it doesn't work. I don't know. Yeah, it just seems a bit weird, but I just thought, you know what? Scum has this thing where, you know, close that, where if you're looking up and down all the different items that you've got in your possession, all the different pieces of clothing, you know, when you get wet and it weighs you down more, you don't really want to get wet in Scum. If you do, you just bring stuff, take it off and put it around the fire and it dries out, which that mechanic is pretty realistic, pretty cool way of doing things. And it's layered also, so if you have wet trousers, you'll eventually have wet undies and so on. But that's the one thing. I don't really want to have to go outside over there to the big log sheds to pick up timber when I can just store it here inside of a small chest. I don't know how those big logs actually fit in there, but anyway. But you know what? When the update for 0.8 comes out, which isn't very far away, I want to build something that goes over the top of here so I can put all my vehicles under cover. That way you can come and go. You know, if I've been out somewhere and I've gone and grabbed a whole bunch of loot, it's the coolest feeling. You know, probably more the fuzzy feeling. Remember how I keep talking about this warm and fuzzy feeling in the survival games? How cool is it when you can come back, stop here like you're like a big carport kind of thing, you know, a huge area where you're undercover, and then I can walk from the base to the vehicles where I've got collected loot. I can go over to the storage shed where I can get the bigger, you know, the large amounts of logs that are stored and so on. That's what I'm looking forward to. So hopefully when 0.8 drops, I don't have to worry about anything being wiped, and oh man, I am so much looking forward to being able to build something like that over the top of the vehicle. So that's the first thing I'm going to be doing. I don't know how it works. I don't know whether you need support pylons or, you know, whether there is in fact any sort of structural integrity that pops up, and you can't have it stretched too far without having some supports. I don't know, but that's what I'm looking forward to. Okay, what else have we got on us? A whole heap of junk. Alright, well, for the rest of this episode, I am putting some stuff away. I do want to keep... I'm just trying to think how many cupboards, because I do want to keep a lot of the scrap. Because guess what? I'm going to be using a lot of it. Each one of these cupboards takes up 2 scrap. So I've got to maintain a large amount of scrap, I think. And in the whole map, as far as I know, I haven't been... I think there could be a couple of POIs that I haven't seen yet, I think. Or at least there's a couple that I haven't investigated thoroughly, put it that way. But the best place, I think, for getting scrap is over this way, the airport car park. There's a lot of cars there, maybe 50 or something. And I think all the way up in... which sector is it? It's either the very top of C4 or it's the very bottom of D4. It's kind of like the bottom left-hand corner of the main city. Just on the outskirts there is a kind of a reasonable sized supermarket. It tends to have a few cars around it as well. So that's, well, I'm just saying, they're the places that I've normally just gone to and collected a fair bit of scrap in the past. Did I pick up any more food? I don't think so. Okay. I'm going to have to put a lot of this stuff just down in here. And like I said, I'm not going to bore you guys with me running around on camera doing all this. But yeah, eventually I'm just going to sort it out off camera, and then you'll see me going in and out, I guess, of, you know, several different cupboards with the loot sort of all set up properly. I just find it easier. You know, maybe it's part of my OCD issue or something. I don't know whether you call it that, but I just like having things organised. I know other people think that's a ridiculous thing, a bit silly, but I don't want to take up too much of your time, me, you know, running around sorting out stuff, unless a lot of people tell me no, that's fine, and I don't mind just watching the grind and watching me move stuff around. But anyway, that's my feeling on it. I will just drop it in here, even though I probably shouldn't. Actually, I probably should just line these up. This is what I'll probably do in its own chest anyway. What else have I got? Nothing. Oh, unless I didn't tell you to, I did find some combat boots, which gives me a little bit of extra storage space as well, where you can put a few extra items. So, yeah, I think that's a pretty cool episode. At least I did what I was trying to do, and that was... This is really important to me, making sure I've got all the storage for separate guns. And then I don't mind having the knives in that corner, and then I'm not sure whether I'm going to put small cupboards or big cupboards in here, but I normally do have the scopes and the grenades, and I did actually used to have a cupboard right on this corner, and it was only for archery, but I might have to bring that outside. Have to have a think about that. Alright everyone, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Gradually I'll keep building and building and building, adding more storage, and so we can see actually what we collect, especially in terms of those guns. I still honestly can't believe I picked up an AK-15. SVDs, not a problem. AK-15, you've got to be kidding me. I've already got one. That's just, yeah, amazing. And then we will go up to the bunker in C2 fairly soon, and we'll hunt down the M82. It's there, and it's also previously been quite a lot hiding down in the submarine base. So there's two places we can go to and explore. How cool would that be? Alright everyone, on this sunny, I'm not sure what it is, probably 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning on a sunny day in Scum. I'll have to leave the episode behind. If you've liked what you've seen today, please go ahead and help and support the channel by smashing the like button. It certainly helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. That would be fantastic. Alright everyone, thanks so much. Cheers.